And with the instructors then, what do you think is important? We've had on previous people on the podcast talk about this subject, but what do you think in terms of having someone that's just a great presenter and can work with a crowd, or someone that's technically correct, or because I guess they're two very, as you know, very very different skills. You don't very rarely get someone that's great at presenting to a crowd and communicating, and also understands how to create a good program. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's finding that balance on your timetable, and I think if you're a boutique operator like ours, you want them both to be A players, but in different categories. So, if I've got an A player that stands on stage and is a great theatre performer and loves to perform, and maybe is not as technically minded as this guy or girl over here, and that's fine, because customers will come for different guests. Will arrive, and I'd rather be performed at, or I'd rather be critiqued, or it might be the program that needs critiquing with that person more. So I think that you need that balance, but personally, I love the theatre. I love the theatre people. I think that if you've got that kind of individual, they bring the crowds in. It's been shown it doesn't matter whether that's the crowds in places like Blackpool, where you said we met at IFS, or whether it's going back to the local leisure centre and the person taking the workout. If they're doing a great theatre class, they'll be full. We've got to we're getting back to them days. I remember back in the days when, we could have a leisure centre, you'd have 300 people turn up for a class, and suddenly now there was 10 and 15 turning up, or if that. But these sessions are coming back now, where you're getting big crowds of people, because this whole movement to group programming is happening.